Mercier, aka Anlum, and welcome back to my studio. This piece, which is called Delta Blues, when I was making it, the canvas got so loose. I was actually worried about the integrity of the stringers. I thought something had come loose. It was bowed out quite a bit. There was a good 3/4 of an inch of slack in it. However, as it dried pretty tight, but it's still not super duper tight. So I said when it was dry, I would come back and I would show you 2 ways to tighten it up. The cheap, I have no money way, and the proper way. I know. So here is the cheap way. Get my, this is what you do. And I've had to use this before a couple of times actually at a gallery. And what happened was while my piece was being installed or stored, the canvas got leaned against something, and then there was a bulge in the canvas. So what you do is you take a water spray bottle, and you just wet the back of the canvas. Now the reason why you do this is because canvas is cotton. It's made from cotton. And then you take your heat gun or your hair dryer. I find it works a little bit better with a heat gun because it gets hotter. And what you're going to do is you're going to dry this with the heat gun. So basically what you're doing is you're shrinking your jeans in the dryer. That's pretty much what you're doing. So what you would do is continue drying that, and as it dries, the canvas, the cotton duck canvas, tightens up, and then it's got less play. I will finish drying this in a minute. You don't need to watch all of that. The other way is with stringer corners. So these are stringer corners or canvas corners, and you can get them usually with a really good canvas company. Like Curry's will sell them. For every canvas they sell, they'll sell a set. There's usually 8 in a set. This particular canvas is a really super cheap canvas that I got at a discount clearance store. And they were made in China. And I think the reason why they included them here is because these are cheap canvases and the stringers can warp really easily. So what these do is help straighten out the canvas. And what you do is you put them in the corner, and then you take, so you go into the corner like this. Oh yeah, that one has a ton of room. You're not supposed to be able to do this by hand. You're actually supposed to be using a hammer. So that means this was really loose. You always try the water and hot air trick first. But when that doesn't work, or it doesn't tighten it up enough, stringers always have slots in the corner. 2, 1 for each side. So what you do is you install these. Oh yeah, those go in way too easily. Usually you have to use a hammer to get them in. But basically what it does is it pushes out the corners of the stringer, which tightens up the corners and prevents the canvas from warping, and will also tighten up the canvas. So let me get a hammer. You just, oop, no, don't go too far. Oop, that one went too far. You don't want want to push it out of the side of the canvas. You don't want to do that. So you just have to be careful that you don't push it out too far. Okay. So you don't want it to poke through the canvas. That one's already. Oh, there we go. Feel that one now. And I can feel that one. Okay. So that now tightens up. Oh yeah, that's much better. And I will finish heat drying this, and it will actually tighten up the middle a little bit. So I hope that helps. You know, especially since, let's face it, new artists don't have a lot of money. Especially if they're going to college and they've just paid for, especially if they've just paid for tuition and books and supplies, the last thing that they can do is really afford. Oh, there we go, that's better. That one a little bit too much. Okay. Because let's face it, new artists or kids that are going to college, supplies are expensive. And, you know, this canvas probably cost me $7, whereas the exact same size, or not even, this one here, this is a 12 by 12. This is a gallery canvas. Like, it is solid wood inside. This is a professional level 3 canvas. This is the best canvas that you can get if you're not doing it yourself. This 12 by 12, I could buy 4 of these for one of these. This one here was $45. Was it $45? I think, yes, this one was $45 at Michael's. And it was buy one, get one free, so I was lucky, so it's basically like 50% off. However, again, this one I may have paid $10. I probably paid closer to $7.99 for it, so I could get 4 or 5 of these for the price of one of these. So of course an artist is going to go for the cheaper canvases so that they can have more substrates to practice on and paint on, and then you want to be able to sell it, and it's no good if your piece has warped. So what you do is you learn some tricks, and then you can straighten them out, and Bob's your uncle, and then now this can be tight enough to be sold. Now, at some point, I'll do a video on how you can, in a worst case scenario, is unstaple this and use a stretcher tool, but nobody wants to do that. It's just a pain in the butt. At any rate, I hope this video was helpful. If you would like to see how this piece was made, please click on the link right here and I'll show you how Delta Blues was made. I hope this video was helpful. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can follow me on my artful journey for not only good painting techniques, but great tips and tricks to help artists and creatives alike. It's always better when you're here. I'll talk to you later. Bye.